And we're back to review the deck now. Overall, the matches went very well with this deck. We had 12 wins because we did 4 packs, and I think it was 3 losses in there. Might have been more. I should have reviewed that first. On to reviewing the deck itself. Let's see. Purify. Purify stays. It's Purify. It's so good. It did a lot of work in those matches. Regen definitely stays. Regen is what got us to push over the edge and really take our team in there after overwhelming their team. Angel Wendy did a lot of work in those matches. Angel Wendy is staying in the deck. Angel Wendy should probably be boosted up in the deck. She is really good in this deck. Friar Jimmy did very well. I think Friar Jimmy would definitely be a keeper for this deck. Zen Cartman and Osimo did exactly what they were supposed to do. Poison was really good in the deck. Marine Craig. Marine Craig I am not satisfied with. If I felt any card did not pull its weight in this whole deck, it was Marine Craig. I don't even think it's that he's not strong enough. I think he's just not this deck. He's definitely a poison character, but he doesn't belong in this deck. So what we're going to do, we're going to take Marine Craig out for now, and we're going to find a replacement for him. Alien Clyde did a ton of work in this deck. Alien Clyde took out level 1, maybe even level 2 Mecha Timmy. Alien Clyde did a ton of work in this deck. Alien Clyde has definitely earned his slot. Alien Queen Red, again, she did a ton of work. She really broke those attrition moments. She put my opponent back on their heels, and if she's played right, she does a lot of work. Dog Poo did everything he was supposed to do. I'm not knocking Dog Poo. But the question is there something better than Dog Poo? I've been thinking about it during the matches, and I see 2 possible options for Dog Poo. One option, if we want to go in with more of the ice, which was really good in this deck, anytime that we froze people with Osimo, and they were also taking poison damage at the same time, it was really good for us. It really boosted the amount of damage people were taking, especially when we were in like my team versus their team combat where everyone's fighting. The freeze really helped me get over the top. So maybe we take Dog Poo out, we put Program Stand in. It will increase the budget of this deck though. And we're taking out, excuse me. Wait, no, it won't increase the budget because we're taking out a Dog Poo and we're putting in a Program Stand. So there's a lateral move. Another change I was thinking to this deck is if you're looking for a more budget version, you could replace the Dog Poo with Poseidon Stand. Very similar to Program Stand. Doesn't freeze them, but it does slow them down for a longer period of time than the freeze lasts for, and slowing them down while they're taking damage is really good. So that slot's debatable. Maybe we'll test both. Maybe we'll test the budget version, and we'll also test the lateral move of bringing Program Stand into the deck. I would personally want to test Program Stand first. So we're going to bring him in. Nelly, last card of the deck. Nelly did what Nelly does. Nelly did a lot of area damage. We are trying to get them to gang up on either Osimo or Zen Cartman, and we can punish that gang up with Nelly. So I think Nelly has earned her slot, and she's got to stay. So what to do about this missing Marine Craig now? I was thinking about that during the matches, and I definitely need an archer. You need to be able to deal with birds. We didn't really run into any Starvin' Marvins that were a problem, but we don't really have a way to deal with birds. And here he is, Terrence Mephisto. This is who I'm going to bring in in place of Marine Craig. I think Terrence Mephisto is a straight up better change. This slot with the program stand here, that could still stay Dog Poo. He did great. Program stand doesn't hit as hard as Dog Poo does. So maybe program stand isn't going to be as good and we're going to go back to Dog Poo. Maybe we'll test the more budget version. Oh, Terrence Mephisto is increasing our cost of the deck too. But maybe we'll play the more budget version with Poseidon stand in that spot. So I'm talking all about budget and stuff. So a rating system I've kind of thought up. Maybe you guys can give me something better, but I was just basing it off of the number of copies to get to level 3. For commons, that would be 16. For rares, that would be 13. And for epics, it would be 10. Times the cost to buy 1 copy of that card from Butter's shop. I haven't confirmed it, but I think 1 common costs 25 PvP tickets. 1 rare costs 50 PvP tickets. And an epic costs 700 PvP tickets. So, in the original build of our deck, with Terrence Mephisto here being Marine Craig, we had 6 commons, 4 rares, and 2 epics, for a grand total of 19,000 PvP tickets. I would say that's high budget cost or low mid-range cost for a good deck. It's either the top end of a budget deck or it's the bottom end of a normal deck. I would say it's somewhere around there. The only cards you really need to invest in, though, are the epics, if you don't already have them, because you can always ask your teammates for more copies of commons. Bringing in the Terrence Mephisto, though, that's going to increase our cost by another 250 tickets. So now we're at 19,250 tickets. If we drop the program stand and go back to the Poseidon stand, we would drop off... Wow, we would drop off a lot. We would go back down to 12,050 tickets. Yeah, 12,050 tickets. So dropping the program stand for a Poseidon stand does drop the cost of building this deck by quite a bit. I guess that's about it for the deck. So there's all 3 parts of our deck preview, our matches, and our deck review. I will work on getting commentary added into the matches. Every time I do, I lose frames and it gets all jumpy, and you guys don't want to see matches that are jumpy. Besides that, I will see you in the next video. We will do a new deck. The next deck I'm going to be working on is another deck that I personally built, and it's a lot of fun. If you guys want to see more on this deck, especially the matches that follow the changes that we just made, now with Program Stan and Terrence Mephisto, if you want to see if the deck now does better, then hit that like button. If all 3 videos for this deck get 100 likes, we will move on to the next video in this series. Until then, I will see you in the next deck review video, and it will be a good one. I can promise you that.